welcome back to all the crackers in the box. Hi there. I think today now is a good time to do a little bit of knitting, being that's one of my Christmas gifts I need to get out of here. Done, hopefully. I tried knitting earlier and it was a colossal disaster. I had to take out a whole row, but I did it and we're good. So, let's get going. Glad you're here today. Alright, because I forgot to say it, hi, it's me, your friend Corey, here at All the Crackers in the Box, losing my ever-loving mind. Alright, first things first, we need to attach the ring. By attach the ring, I mean first, go this way, and no, that's not working for me because I'm not looking at it the right way. Alright, so that's not going to work either. Wow. Like I said, I am pretty tired out. It's been a lot of crochet, which is great. I love crochet, don't get me wrong. Just kind of feeling like I'm on a bit of a timeline. Well, not a timeline per se, but more like, you know, when you have to get something done in a certain time, a time limit. Is that the word I'm looking for? I think so. See what I mean? I am just completely fried. I move my scissors because I don't need them right now. And they're really distracting me because they're pretty. So I'm going to take my time here. We're just going to do a couple little rows. I'm super close to the end of this panel, and that's great news. I'm finding when I do sit down to knit that it's not exactly agreeing with my wrist. So this might take me a bit longer. I know that it's okay if I don't get it done on time. My family is super forgiving about that kind of stuff just because what I'm making is so unique and it's different, and it's not like I just forgot to go to the store or I just didn't care to get them anything. I'm making something with my own hands, so I get a little more leeway that way, which is lovely. I'm so glad they understand that and don't make me feel like my efforts were not enough. You know, the kids love the things I make for them. Simply because they keep telling me that and asking for more. Which is great. At the same time, it's kind of like, oh goodness, I don't know if I can make you everything you've asked me for. I am only one person. I am not a sweatshop. What an awful thing to say. I apologize. What a terrible way of saying things. See how tired I am? The filter is falling off. Okay. One second while I readjust. I'm very uncomfortable here and I'm rubbing on a bag. Okay. How's that going? Move to here. There we go. Now I can knit. I was too close to the camera and I kept catching myself on the tripod. So knitting is definitely harder to do on camera this way. The crochet is a little more forgiving and not so difficult. So even though it hurts my wrists a tiny bit, it also doesn't help that my kids decided to attack my wrist, so that doesn't help things. The kids are wild. There we go. And this yarn is just absolutely amazing to knit with. I'm really, really happy with how it's coming together. The stripes are phenomenal. And I'm really enjoying watching this one come together. Can't see this one turning out badly. Unless I keep making mistakes, like somehow messing up my purl rows, which I don't know what I did. I somehow was putting it in the back and pulling it to the front, which is not how I was doing them in the first place, so everything was backwards, like I had just done a knit row and then another knit row. Yeah. I was lucky that I was able to figure an easy way to pull it apart, but it was not easy. I almost lost a couple stitches. I was praying and sweating because I'm not that good of a knitter to fix too many lost stitches. I did have a really small crochet hook next to me, so I was able to fix the one that I almost lost right away, so I didn't lose any more or really dig a hole. Like if it was something I was meaning to do, that would be awesome, but because I know that's a way to give it that distressed look with the holes already in it, like it's already unraveling. Really fun, edgy, but we weren't doing that with this sweater. He already has a sweater like that. And it's a super nice sweater, super soft. I'm making him a sweater for a lot less, so. Your mom thinks you're special. As she should. Okay, we're coming up close to the end of this row. Awesome sauce. I know it's really hard to do this here. I love the different shades of gray and white in this particular yarn. This is Ice Cream, Scoop. Big one, right? Yeah. Lion Brand, which I quite like Lion Brand. I find that their yarn is very nice to work with, and it's usually, everything I've touched so far has been fantastically soft in a really good way. So that's always nice. My hands don't feel dry when I've been working with it. Or scratched. It's scratchies right around here, especially in the winter. I find those are the spots that dry out the quickest on me. Especially if I've been knitting. Knitting especially. Not crochet as much, but knitting for sure. I get a knitting finger like you would not believe. I've had it before that it just would not go away for a good 6 months. Brutal. Finger all dried right out. Skin peeling off. And this is super graphic and I'm so sorry. It didn't bleed or pus or anything. It was just really itchy. And the skin just kept peeling. And I just kept on knitting anyways. So, yeah. Gotta love how that works out, right? Never give up. Never surrender. Oh, goodness. Nose is itchy. Okay. I think my nose is good now. It snowed, and then it kind of went away. It's supposed to snow again really lightly tomorrow, but it's probably just going to end up wet. Snow would be great, though. That'd be a great idea. Get some of that. Get ready for the Christmas season and all that good stuff, and snow, and lots of snow, and Our ski hills love it when we get the snow because they are busy as can be. I think we're still good. Oh, that's going to be a problem if I let that stay in there, so. Nice and easy, smooth. But it gives it a little bit of tension in a way that it's not just, like it isn't the same as when it just comes right out of the skein. So it is smooth, but at the same time it is causing a bit of tension, so it's not just flying through. Okay. Now we're going to the scary purl side. Let's hope I can remember how to do this properly. Now see, I was going through on this side, which was making no sense to me now. Why I would think that would be the side. Just a moment while I adjust my shoulders, not liking this. Alright, it's go time. I think I can handle it like that. Yeah, that's easier. I'm pulling it tight before I go to wrap it around every time. So see, I'm pushing it through, pulling it tight, wrap, bringing it through. Same thing again, pulling it through, pulling it before I wrap it around. Nope. I'm feeling like I'm going to lose my stitch, so I'm going a little bit slow. Okay, now let's just double check. Is this, oh, perfect. I did not mess it up that time. You'd be able to tell because you would get these bumpies on the wrong side. And for some reason, when I was doing it all wrong, I was thinking I was doing it wrong. But at the same time, I was like, I'm doing it right. And I didn't bother checking. So that's all on me. All on me for not checking, not doing my part, and making sure that I'm doing my craft the right way. And I guess I needed to remind myself why you need to check these things. And like that. Oh. And through. And here we are again, working out how this is going to all come together. Seems a little tight there. Not sure why that's so tight, but no. Happens, I guess. And there we are. We're getting close to the end of this row. And I didn't mess it up this time. Oh, that's fantastic. Considering I haven't really messed up too much since having to start it this last time on this one piece here, I haven't really made too many mistakes except for that one where I had to go back. It just happened this afternoon. That is the worst mistake I've made on this panel, so I can be very proud of myself. I'm not making 1,000 mistakes at the moment. Maybe later. Let's just knock on some wood. Knock, knock, knock. To be sure that I didn't just give myself Murphy's Law. Gotta watch out for that stuff. You say it, and the universe is like, ah, yes. Don't worry. Kind of like how our phones now, when we want to look at something. Like I've been thinking about getting this kind of shelf, and all of a sudden, all you're seeing are ads for that shelf. Mm-hmm. I'm actually not too upset about that, to be honest. I found that it's actually helped me out quite a few times when I wanted to look at something and I just was too lazy to look for it. I figure if I said it enough times, it'd show up on my phone, and that always does. So it's like lazy Googling. Use it to your advantage. I've seen videos where women were trying to get men into marriage or having babies, and they were trying to train their phones to show them ads for all sorts of stuff along those lines. I was like, holy, that's a little manipulative, but kind of funny. But I used to watch the daytime soaps, so believe me, I'm not fazed by that. I would never do that kind of stuff, but I do find it funny on TV shows and movies and stuff like that. Where real life, no. Entertainment, oh please, yes, it's great because it's not real people and it's not real stuff, so we're good. Alrighty. Look, Ma, I know how to purl. Uh-oh. What are you stuck on here? Oh, okay, well that was new. Never seen it do that before. It must have wrapped around itself going backwards somehow. Alright. Something to keep an eye on. So I actually might have enough yarn for this whole sweater in here. We'll find out. I've heard that knitting uses less yarn, so we'll have to see. And last couple. And Here we are, the last couple. And let's take a look at Ma. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. So nice. It's gonna look really good on him. Anyways, thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box. I'll see you again very soon.